children, it's high time to pass on to our new grammar material. Look at the board, please, and read the quotation. Who can do it? Vanya, you are welcome.
Every thought expressed by words has a force, the action of which is unlimited.
Okay, these words were written by the greatest Russian writer, Leo Tolstoy. How do you understand the meaning of this phrase? What meaning it has? Who can tell me? Vanya again. You're welcome, Vanya.
Well, I think the meaning of this lies in that every word can deliver a lot of information and can change the world even in some type and way. So that's all.
Vanya, you are quite right. The words are the greatest instruments to deliver information. Words are combined into sentences, and sentences are combined into speech. What kinds of speech do you know? I wonder. Now let's look at the second slide. Can you read the examples? Vanya, will you read the first example, please? Vanya.
I don't like your Facebook profile.
Right, you. And the second one, Masha.
She said she didn't like my Facebook profile photo.
Right, you are. And what is the difference between the first kind of sentence and the second one? Who can tell me? What is the difference? What is written or what is presented in the first sentence, in the second example, and in the second sentence of the second example on the second slide?
The first one is direct speech.
Yes, right, you are. So the first example presents us the direct speech, and the second is the example of reported speech. Right, you are. So what is direct speech? Let's read the definition. Masha, will you?
Direct speech is the actual words someone says written in quotation marks.
Marks, that's right. And what is reported speech, Katya?
Reported speech is the exact meaning of what someone said, but not the actual words.
The actual words, right. And what are we going to study today at the lesson?
Reported speech.
Right, you are. Good of you. Well, children, open your copybooks and put down the topic of our today's lesson. Reported speech. To study reported speech, we should make up a step-by-step plan. What do you think we should do first? Katya?
Firstly, we should compare the examples.
Alright, you are. Secondly, Vanya?
Well, I think that secondly we should compare the examples to learn the difference between the reported and direct speech.
Yes, right, you are, Vanya. And thirdly,
Have practice and do exercise.
yes, you are absolutely right. And now we shall pass on to the examples. But before, open your books, please, at page 126. And look through the questions. In exercise 1, letter B. Look through them, please. Are these questions clear to you? Have you got any questions? Is everything clear? Children, say yes. Yes. Okay. So, comparing the examples, you should be ready to answer all these questions. Masha, begin, please.
I like playing tennis.
And in the reported speech?
He said that he liked playing tennis.
Yes, thank you, Masha, very much. Sveta, go on, please.
We were having dinner now.
Right, you are.
They said they were having dinner then.
Anton, will you read the next example, please?
He has been thrown. She said he had been thrown.
Let's read the first question. Masha?
How do tenses change from direct to reported speech? How do pronouns change?
Who can answer this question? Katya?
Present tenses change into past tenses.
Right, you are. Now let's repeat all together.
Present tenses change into past tenses.
Good of you. The next question. How do pronouns change? Katya?
I changes into he and we changes into they.
Let's read the next example. Nastya?
We lost our cat yesterday. They say that they had lost their cat the day before.
That's right. The next example, Anton, please.
I was listening to music. He said he had been was listening to music.
Okay, how do tenses change in these very examples, Vanya?
Past simple changes into past perfect and past continuous changes to either past perfect continuous or remains in past continuous.
Right you are. And the last example, Paulina, please.
I will buy a CD tomorrow. She said she would buy a CD the next day.
And Paulina, can you make up a conclusion how future changes in the reported speech?
Future changes into future in the past.
Right you are, Paulina. And the last questions, how do now, yesterday and tomorrow change in the reported speech?
Now changes into then. Yesterday changes into the day before. And tomorrow changes into the next day.
Good of you, Sveta. Well, children, let's sum up what we have already discussed. So, reported sentences are written without quotation marks. They start with he said or they said. They can be used or can be omitted. We change tenses and we change pronouns and we change the adverbs of time and place in particular. Okay, in your copybooks, please put down how adverbs of time and place change from direct speech into the reported one. Now, let's make up a conclusion and read the rules of the reported speech. Masha, will you start, please?
We start reported statements with the main clause. She, he said, that, told.
Right, you are. Katya, the next one.
We use the rule of the sequence of tenses.
Polina.
We change pronouns according to the meaning of the sentence.
That's right. And Sveta, the last one.
Certain words and the time expressions also change according to the meaning.
Okay. And now let's do exercise 1 at page 82 in your workbooks. Open them, please. Sveta, will you read the task, please?
Read what each person says and report their words.
Okay.
She said that she found that sculpture unique.
Right, you are. The next one.
She told the taxi driver that she was going to the train station.
Lalita, continue, please.
She said she had passed all her exams.
You're right, you are. Anton.
He told the doctor he had broken his arm while trekking.
So will you repeat the sentence one more time, please? He told the doctor
He told the doctor he had broken his arm while
trekking. Lera.
He said that he couldn't get the internet to work.
And the last sentence, Katya?
She said that she was visiting her grandparents the next Sunday.
The next Sunday, right you are. And now we shall work in groups. The first group will have to report statements in the copybooks, and the second one will have to change reported speech into direct one. Is the task clear? You will have 5 minutes.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Well, it's high time to exchange your works. Exchange them, please. And check them up with the key sentences. And now it's high time to check up your progress. Well, stand up those who have made no mistakes. Well, I've prepared a present for you. Each of you will get a white crane. So, Katya, you're welcome. Rita, take your seat, please. Yegor, Masha, Katya. And now stand up those who have made not more than 2 mistakes. Stand up those who have made not more than 2 mistakes. Vanya and Lalita. You get blue crayons. Thank you very much. And now stand up those who think that there is still much to learn to improve his or her knowledge, because you will have to try again and study the rules of reported speech. You also get a present, a red crane. Don't worry. Thank you very much. Take your seats. Why cranes? Do you know that cranes are the symbols of intelligence, wisdom, and luck? Let these cranes be your lucky charm for the next lesson, because at the next lesson we shall study how questions and commands are reported. Okay, let's sum up and make a conclusion. Look at the slide, please. Well, who would like to start evaluating your results, your knowledge? Masha?
I got acquainted with reported speech.
Thank you, Masha.
I found out that there are rules how to form reported speech.
Thank you, Vanya.
I learned how adverbs of time changed.
That's right.
I remembered the rules of reported speech.
Good of you.
It was difficult to do exercises for me.
Okay, Polina.
I understood everything.
Okay, Katya.
I am ready to report statements.
Thank you, Vanya. And now we shall pass on to the next part of our today's lesson.